Have you ever bought something because a celebrity told you to? Yeah, me too. But let me tell you something that might make you angry. When Sabrina Carpenter does a Redken commercial, she is not lying to you on purpose.
My secret? ABC acidic bonding concentrate from Redken. ABC.
She doesn't realize that commercial is gonna convince you to buy an entire product line, that you're gonna walk into Ulta and walk out with over $300 of products you don't need because you trust her. She doesn't see you a month later standing in your bathroom, running your fingers through your hair that somehow looks worse than when you started, wondering what you did wrong. But I do. I see this every week in my salon, and I'm done watching smart, successful women blame themselves for something that was designed to fail them. So today, I'm breaking down the biggest celebrity hair endorsements, showing you exactly what they're really saying and what you should do instead. Because I want you to be the one that knows better, not the one still falling for it. All right, this is Haley Steinfeld with Nexxus High Volume Shampoo Conditioner in Mousse.
You want hair this high? You should get high with Nexxus High Volume Cloud Foam.
All right, she has got a lot of volume here. Hair looks great, if I'm honest.
Our first ever hair care with hyaluronic tubing gives you 3 times the weightless volume. So get high first thing in the morning. Get high before work.
I hope my stylists are watching this, getting high before work.
Get super high for your wedding. I do. Get your mom high. Get grandma high.
All right, we got the whole crew together. Look how confident they are.
It feels so weightless.
You're high.
All right, you're probably watching that thinking, I want that hair. But let me break down what's actually happening first. This commercial is all about hyaluronic acid. If you're into skincare, you've already heard of this. It's in face serums, moisturizers, because in skincare, it works great. It's water-based, plumps your skin up, drawing in moisture, reduces wrinkles, makes everything look fuller and better. So their logic is, if hyaluronic acid plumps up your skin, it should also plump up your hair, right? Except there's a massive problem. Your hair is not alive like your skin is. Your skin can actually absorb ingredients because it has active cells in it, blood flow, metabolism, but your hair, dead protein. It cannot plump up from the inside. So the entire premise that it'll plump up your hair like it does your skin is fundamentally flawed, but it actually gets worse because they put hyaluronic acid in both shampoo and conditioner. Hyaluronic acid rinses out extremely easily. So after you shampoo, condition, and rinse, it's completely gone. It's down the drain, so the shampoo and conditioner were completely useless. That leaves just the mousse. And okay, this mousse will give you volume, but not anywhere near what Haley and her friends have going on in this commercial. That was done by a professional stylist, and I'd bet money that they used a bunch of other products, professional blowouts, styled specifically for her to be on camera this day. But here's what bothers me the most. Mousse, it's kinda outdated now. We barely use it at the salon anymore. Modern products, root lifters, volumizing sprays, the right blow dry creams give you volume without ruining the way your hair feels. So before you spend $54 on all these hair products with hyaluronic acid that rinses out immediately and doesn't work, ask yourself, do I want to buy what Haley's holding in this commercial? Or do I want the products and techniques that will actually give me hair like hers? Because those are two very different things. Next up, we have Pamela Anderson and Biolash for full rescue for weak, delicate hair.
Everyone has been through some sort of BS in their life, and sometimes you just need a BS break.
What's cool here is that she's gone for this natural look with no makeup, and this product is actually also trying to be natural, so it's a good fit.
Biolash Science. And that's what you get with Full Rescue. Protects against stress from brushing.
You do not need to be protected from the stress of brushing.
Niacinamide, rosemary oil.
You also don't need either of those at all.
No bad BS. Just good BS.
All right, before I break down what's wrong with this commercial, let me tell you what actually happened when one of my stylists tried to use Biolage in my salon. Every month, I give the team the product catalog and tell them to pick something new to try. One of my newer stylists that week chose Biolage shampoo and conditioner. My veteran stylists literally gasped. One of them goes, "Oh no, are we really gonna do this?" They were embarrassed to even have this stuff out on the shelves, but I figured, new stylist, she needs to learn for herself, so I told her, take this home, use it on your own hair, not a client. The next morning, she walks in, I immediately knew. Her hair was clumpy, individual strands are sticking together in chunks, like maybe she rubbed glue through her hair. She goes, "I barely got a brush through it. Now I understand why everybody reacted that way, because here is what Biolage actually is." They position themselves as natural and plant-based. They show these botanicals on the screen and talk about nature, but the ingredient list is still full of chemicals and synthetic ingredients. They swapped out the good ingredients for natural sounding ones that leave your hair feeling like it's coated in candle wax. Now, notice how fast they're talking here. Biorepair complex, fortifying molecules, strengthening amino acids is designed to sound scientific, to make you think there's actually real research behind this. Then Pam Anderson looks at the camera and says, "The science is real, it works."
And I would believe her.
So you think, okay, Pamela Anderson says the science checks out, must be good. They're counting on you not actually looking into that science, because when you do, totally falls apart. Take this 74% resistance to hair fall, sounds amazing, right? Like it stops hair loss, it stops hair thinning, but the fine print, that 74% is 74% less breakage from brushing. The science doesn't say what you think it says, because companies like Biolage are very good at making things sound impressive while saying absolutely nothing. So before you buy something because Pamela Anderson said the science is real, make sure that you actually understand what the science is claiming. Because in this case, it's not claiming much at all, and your hair deserves way better than waxy buildup and misleading statistics. Some would call this BS. Next up, we have Simone Biles promoting K18.
Every day we face tensions, pressures, friction.
I don't know if anybody's staring at her hair when we're watching these clips.
That tests the strength we build from within. When it's time to challenge these limits, I get to be the judge of what's possible.
I wish my arms were as big as hers.
Experience the freedom to express yourself. K18, feel what's possible.
All right, so K18 is a repair product. It's designed to fix damaged hair, but here's what makes absolutely no sense about this commercial. Simone Biles' hair, not damaged at all. It's always been healthy and beautiful, and doing flips and gymnastic stuff, it doesn't damage your hair. Let me tell you what happened with one of my clients. A few months ago, she comes in excited, like, "Chris, I'm getting K18. I can't wait to see what it does." I tried to warn her. I said, it's not gonna do anything for your hair because your hair is extremely healthy. She didn't bleach. She always used heat protectant with her iron. There was no damage for her to repair. I even showed her this quick test where you look at your mids, and if you see a bunch of shorter, broken off hairs sticking out, then you know you have damage. And the more broken hairs, the more a product like this that repairs hair is gonna help. The only problem is she didn't have any breakage or damage. She didn't listen, she bought it anyway, and you know what happened? Nothing. It was a complete waste of $75. That is what this commercial is designed to do. Make you buy something you don't need. So here's the truth. If you want great hair like Simone, it's not about buying whatever product she's paid to hold in a commercial. It's about matching products to your specific hair needs, not hers. If you want to do that, check out my recommended product list. There's a hair type quiz that'll actually tell you what your hair needs. There's a link in the description. Sabrina Carpenter and the Redken Acidic Bonding Repair Line.
I'm Sabrina Carpenter, and I know a thing or two about a great bang.
Is that inappropriate? I feel like it's inappropriate.
My secret? ABC Acidic Bonding Concentrate from Redken. ABC strengthens damaged hair in one use.
In one wash, it's pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
So much stronger, so much smoother. Because we all deserve a better bang. Redken.
All right, see all these white bottles? This is how Redken is stealing your money right now. Here's what happens. You see this commercial, Sabrina's hair looks incredible. You think, okay, I trust her. And I do have damaged hair that needs to be repaired. I'll try what she uses. So you go to Ulta, you find the white bottles, and the Ulta lady's like, yeah, the ABC line. You'll want the entire system, the shampoo, the conditioner, the treatment, all of this stuff, if you want to actually repair the damage properly. And because you don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing, you say, okay, sure, and you walk out having spent $300. But here's what the Ulta lady didn't tell you, and this happened to one of my clients. Her husband, super sweet guy, he knew she'd been complaining about having damaged hair, and he saw the Sabrina Carpenter commercial for the repair line and thought, perfect, this will help my wife. So we bought her the entire line. She came into the salon super excited, showing everyone, look what my husband got me to repair my damage. We're all like, of course, aw, what a thoughtful husband. When she came back a month later, I barely recognized her hair. Her ends were fried, her roots extremely greasy, and all the shine was just gone. The damage was worse than before she started using this repair line. And the look on her face, she felt horrible, like she wasted her husband's money, like maybe she did something wrong. Here's the scam with this repair line. There's only one product in this entire lineup that actually repairs damaged hair. Just one.
Does it cost $300?
It does not cost $300. This Redken pre-shampoo intensive treatment is legitimately amazing for repairing damaged hair. Just use it once a week before you wash your hair, and your damage feels noticeably smoother and healthier. It actually rebuilds the broken bonds in your hair from scratch. So when Sabrina says you'll notice a difference on the very first wash, she's not lying. That part is totally true, but only for this product. And here's what Redken did. They took that one amazing repair product and thought, how do we make more money off of this? So they created this entire repair system around it. Repair shampoo, repair conditioner, repair leave-in, mask. All of it with the same white bottle, same branding, same repair promise. They put a tiny sprinkle of the repair ingredient in all these other products, just enough to legally say it repairs damage on the label, but it's nowhere near enough to actually do anything for you. And that tiny amount of repair ingredient makes them actually perform worse because they have to change the whole formula to get it in there. So the shampoo and other products are way too heavy. They leave buildup, make your hair super greasy. So now with these, you're washing way more often, which creates more damage. So you have to buy more repair products stuck in their little cycle they made for you. You're literally paying them to damage your hair, so you'll keep buying the repair line. So when my client used this entire repair system, her hair got greasy by evening. She thought, that's weird. Maybe my hair just needs to adjust. Day 2, she had to wash again. She's like, maybe I used too much of the repair shampoo, I don't know. And by week 2, she's washing every single day. Her damaged hair is getting drier and more damaged with every single wash, and her ends had actually started to break off. The repair line's actually making her damage worse, and the whole time she's thinking that it's her fault, that she's doing something wrong, that maybe her damaged hair is just too far gone to fix. The truth is, the products were designed to do exactly that. Here's what you actually need if you have damaged hair. One bottle, the pre-shampoo intensive treatment. It's the only thing in this line that actually repairs. Use this once a week before you wash. Keep your regular shampoo, your regular conditioner, your regular routine. You will get all the repair benefits, all the damage fixed without any of the problems for the rest of this line. And when that Ulta person tries to sell you the complete repair system, you can smile and say, no thanks, I only need the one repair treatment. Because now you know what they're trying to do and you're not falling for it. All right, here we have Kelsey Ballerina with Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage?
I'm not sure it's 80%, but yeah, a lot of people do have damage.
Just like I was.
Dryness and frizz could be damaged hair that can't retain moisture.
New Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner with first of its kind melting Pro V pearls.
We've got some pearls in here. I'm not used to pearls and conditioner.
Locks in moisture to repair 6 months of damage in one wash.
6 months of damage in one wash. That's actually really impressive. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Guaranteed or your money back.
For resilient, healthy.
What is a Kelsey Ballerini?
She's a country artist.
A wild Kelsey Ballerini appeared? If I'm watching this and I see Kelsey Ballerina reversing 6 months of damage at a super affordable price, I will buy this in a heartbeat. And so did one of my clients.
It's Kelsey Ballerini, not ballerina.
It is not ballerina.
She was a newer client at my salon and she was struggling with her hair routine. She noticed that her roots had gotten way greasier while her ends had gotten much drier. So I asked her, have you changed anything in your hair routine lately? She's like, nah, not really. I mean, I did start this new treatment that needs to be used daily, but it's conditioning, not drying. I said, what treatment is that? I've never heard of one that you have to use every day. And of course, it turned out to be this. She goes, this is too good to be true. I hate to tell you, but your other clients are getting ripped off buying all those expensive conditioners while I got this for only $13. I'm like, okay, let's think this through. Yours may only cost $13, but you have to use it every day, so it only lasts you for 3 weeks. I asked a client in the next chair who buys professional conditioner how long hers lasts. She goes, 3 months. So while you think you're paying less, you're actually going through 4 bottles, which means you're paying more. And your ends are dry and frizzy because you're washing your hair every day. Imagine your favorite pair of jeans. What would they look like if you washed them every day for months? That's what you're doing to your hair. These Pro V pearls that are supposed to repair and moisturize your hair, they're actually just cheap oil. They don't have any bond repair ingredients, which are the gold standard for repairing damaged hair. They're selling you on some crazy pearls when in reality, it's just another low quality conditioner that makes your hair greasy. So while you think you're being smart, saving money with this cheap $13 shampoo, you're actually spending more and wasting more time washing and styling every single day and getting worse hair. The women who know how to actually get great hair, they do the opposite. They use fewer products of higher quality, way less often, because that's how you actually get great hair. Let's check out Demi Lovato with her OGX Biotin and Collagen Shampoo and Conditioner. I feel old and confused. Is this a music video or a hair commercial? All right, in case you couldn't tell from watching that, the big selling point here is that these products are infused with biotin and collagen. And biotin and collagen do play a key role in hair growth. That is totally true. They're basic building blocks that your body needs to grow long, full, healthy hair. So when you see them listed as ingredients, you think, perfect, this is exactly what my hair needs. Except there's one massive problem. Rubbing biotin and collagen on dead hair does absolutely nothing. Zero. Zilch. You have to eat biotin. You have to eat collagen. That's the only way to get them into your bloodstream so they can travel to your scalp where your hair follicles can actually use them to grow new hair. Putting them in shampoo that you're just gonna rinse down the drain 3 minutes later, that is not gonna do anything. It's like trying to get a 6-pack by rubbing salad all over your stomach.
You're doing this all wrong.
No, it's insane. You have to eat the salad for it to do anything. And same thing here, you have to consume it for it to benefit your hair. And I can promise you, Demi Lovato's personal hairdresser is not using OGX when she washes Demi's hair. Not a chance. All right, here we have Becky G for Garnier Sleek and Stay Serum.
¿Qué pasa, mi gente? It's your girl, Becky G, y bienvenidos to Casa Sleek. Let's check it out. Okay, and this is my favorite stop of the day, the styling bar.
Leslie, wouldn't it be nice to have your own styling bar?
It'd be so nice to have my own styling bar.
She does.
These stylists are the masters of sleek, and their secret weapon, Garnier Sleek and Stay. The serum is my go-to. It adds so much shine and keeps the frizz at bay all day long, and it is a VIP essential.
Look at those bottles. Actually, we gotta do that with our bottles. I'm doing that with mine.
To prove it, let's put it to the ultimate test.
All right, here we go. We're going on a car ride to see if her hair stays smooth.
Can our hair survive the convertible wind? Spoiler alert, yes.
Why isn't the car didn't move? Why didn't the car move? All right, we gotta talk about this because if you follow what they show in this commercial, your hair is gonna be an absolute disaster. The first red flag is they tell you to apply this to wet hair. But here's the problem. When your hair is wet, you have no idea how much of that serum you're actually putting into your hair because you can't see it on wet hair and you can't really feel it with all the water. And you pump thinking, is this enough? I don't know, better put some more in there just in case. And by the time you blow dry it and actually see how much is in there, it's a complete grease ball. That's exactly what happened to Becky G here. Even with a professional stylist, her hair still looks like it's covered in oil here. And if that's what it looks like under perfect conditions for celebrity, imagine what you're gonna look like when you do it in your bathroom at home. And here's where it gets really bad. When your hair is this greasy on day one, you have no choice. You have to wash it and style it again the next day, which is horrible for your hair. You're trapped in this daily damage cycle where your hair never gets to recover. 6 months from now, your hair is gonna be fried, broken, split ends everywhere because you have to do it every day. It's too much heat styling. Here's what you should actually do. Use a normal heat protectant that's water-based and light so it doesn't grease up your hair. Then style your hair and only afterwards use a tiny amount of oil on your mids and ends for that sleek, shiny finish. That way you can get the same look Becky G has in this commercial without all that grease, much cleaner, much better. Now that you know what not to fall for, if you want to find products that are perfect match for your specific hair type, check out my recommended product list in the description. It has a hair type quiz to help you find the perfect products for you. Have a good one.